Sunny day, sweeping the clouds away. Nah, it's Bert the Hurt coming to run the game.
And there's the opening crack. It's time for the opening crack.
That one felt good.
It already happened.
It felt
What do you
good.
mean?
We've already cracked us.
How can it be time?
That's true. We're
past time.
already cracked?
Yep, it's
Post crack?
Yeah, it's been dry here, you know?
Yeah, that's true. I have nothing to say. You guys are all right.
Not dry tonight.
It's time for the opening crack, the side show of the D&D show we normally do where we taste and rank some epic brews. I'm Ross, along with me, Damon, Brett, Phil. Everybody's in the house tonight. I don't feel like we've all been in the same room with microphones in front of us since Christmas.
No way. Really?
I think the Christmas episode was the last one.
That's too long.
been a minute.
That's too long.
I mean, nobody's had anything going on.
No,
Yeah,
no.
So, whatever. Phil, what are we drinking tonight?
Well, we're drinking Bert the Hurt, a Vermont-style New England IPA from Junkyard Brewing Company.
What the hell is a Vermont-style New England IPA? Please explain this to me.
I felt like they thought that maybe a New England IPA was overdone, so they thought, let's call it Vermont style.
If you put more states and regions in it, it gets fancier, right?
People will buy it.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. No, I don't know what it really means. What's it mean, Russ?
I don't know what it means either, actually. So, well, Damon, any thoughts?
I thought you guys looked it up earlier.
Yeah, I did.
That would have
There
taken.
was a lot of hot talk about it earlier.
All right, fair. So a Vermont-style New England IPA is characterized by hazy look. I think that's a big check mark. Juicy aroma, soft, creamy mouthfeel, low, restrained bitterness. It was developed in the Northeast United States by breweries like The Alchemist and Hill Farmstead.
Yeah, thanks,
this-
Gemini.
That's what I was thinking.
Often features notes of mango, peach, and citrus.
I'm trying to figure out, like, what does make a difference between maybe Vermont style and, like, a normal New England IPA. And I don't know if it's Vermont style specifically that carries, like, that mango note or not. You can smell it. Like, I feel like I smell the mango, but is that because it's Vermont style, or is that just, like, the hop choices?
Is it the
and
level of
things
hoppiness, maybe?
they use?
Like, I feel like this is an extremely mellow IPA.
Yeah. What did you say the IBU is?
Negligible.
That's
The
literally what it
actual
said.
on Untapped is NA.
That's a weird IPA.
Unless that means nasty amount
Or not applicable?
or not applicable. Yeah, it seems like the more likely explanation for that.
Yeah.
That is odd for an IPA, though.
It's like you can taste the hops, but I don't feel like there's that hoppy, bitter kick to it.
No, the bitterness isn't there. Like
No, because there's all the sweetness.
Yeah, exactly.
And
So,
there's all the fruit stuff in it.
yeah,
I mean, yeah.
I can feel the challenge rating plummeting.
as we talk.
Yes,
that's true.
It has that like IPA dry finish.
Yeah,
To
it
it.
does. Yeah.
It has that. I don't know. I mean, I'm a jerk, so I would be of the camp that Vermont style is kind of BS. I don't know.
marketing ploy.
Like, there's nobody voting on any of the. I mean, at some point there is, but it's just a thing. It'd be like a variation of a New England IPA, and New England IPAs are hazy. That's usually their sort of key characteristic. But
Sure.
Can we make up a style?
yes,
Yes.
Yeah, like Ross's Basement IPA. Like,
yes,
Yes.
yeah.
No, nobody's gonna drink that. Sounds sketchy as all get out, man.
I mean, it's just kind of like, what is it? Cincinnati, where they. There's something different about how they do chili.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I just
really?
watched a video on this. Have you
Right.
not heard of Skyline Chili?
It's like chili has like noodles or something.
Well,
or,
yeah, they eat
What?
it on top
It's
of
goulash.
spaghetti. But it's like their chili has like it's like the meat is super fine, so it's more of like a sludge, not like a chili. There's no beans in it, and they put like cinnamon and like other spices in
no
their chili.
beans in their chili.
You don't
Yeah.
put cinnamon in your chili?
No, you put
Weird.
cinnamon in your chili?
Yes.
Really?
What?
okay.
Huh.
We all get there in the end because we put cinnamon rolls in there, and so
Oh.
you get the cinnamon.
True. We
True.
just separated it out. Okay.
Okay.
Well, like
Hashtag
that's just
Nebraska.
like a local.
Style.
Somebody did it
Variation.
there, and people liked it, and so it sort of caught on into the area.
Okay.
It's like the
It would
different
be-
types of barbecue.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, like
Okay,
yeah,
fair.
like Carolina style or Kansas City style. You know, like
Sure.
it's just a variation.
Okay.
Now I
on-
am interested to
on a
like
melody.
travel up to the Northeast and like set a Vermont style IPA next to like a New Hampshire style IPA, like, and see if there's any kind of difference or not. Or
Yeah,
So do we
I
need to do
mean-
like a bonus
Road
episode
trip.
side quest where because you can buy cans of Skyline chili. You want me to order like a can of Skyline chili and we
No, 'cause
try it on an episode?
I don't eat any
If you
chili
roll,
out of the can.
if you roll poorly, you eat all of it.
No, we
We can
can
make-
look up a recipe and I'll make it, but I'm not eating one out of the can.
No, it's coming out of a can, bro. It's pasteurized. It's fine.
Oh, no.
You might be up for a night. It's okay.
Or a whole day.
Cleaning your old innards out. It's
No.
fine.
No.
This beer comes in at a 6.5%. I think that probably attributes to that nice dry finish it has in it. Any other like thoughts?
Thought notes?
Yes, thought notes. Any
Thought
other
notes.
thoughts on
Thought notes on the tasting notes.
tasty notes?
You said we haven't done this since Christmas?
Yeah, it's been a while. Can you tell?
No.
Okay.
Taste the rust.
It's a little
I
metallic
feel
in here.
as though we are as sharp as we've always been.
I
Keep
feel
drinking,
like-
you'll get there.
I don't
The
know.
Snacks have gotten stale, but
It's also around.
our
the-
minds
have.
fresh as can be.
I don't know that there's a lot of IPAs that I would say I would drink this like on a nice hot day.
Yeah.
But I actually feel like this is pretty enjoyable. And I do
Yeah.
think I could drink it on a hot day.
Okay, just because it's here, can you pour me a splash of your mango cart?
Well, of course.
Because I'm curious, like how, because I always thought
It's a very
mango
different
cart was
style,
like,
isn't it?
yeah, but I'm like, I
Yeah, this
feel like
is a
that's a
wheat.
pretty authentic mango taste.
Sure.
Is what I'm looking for here.
Oh boy, here we go.
But a mango wheat has that wheat like punch
Oh, yeah.
to it.
Once you taste that though, like the fruit's definitely different. It's there, mango's in there somewhere, but that
not
citrus from the
forward.
hops
Mango,
still
where are
you?
punches you. So
Oh, there it is. I see it.
the mango. It's like, what are you doing? Like looking into your.
It ended up
glass?
in my glass. That's
Oh,
why. That's
oh.
why it's harder for you to find.
The
Also,
mango?
Damon has a cold, so he can't taste anything.
I'm on it.
We'll put an asterisk behind your cigar.
I should probably do that on all mine.
CR 0.
Just
I don't taste anything.
a little asterisk that says this guy doesn't get it. He doesn't.
What about the can? We can talk about the can.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
the
Brett.
can.
It's the best part of the beer.
I mean, 90% of beer sales are because of the can now. And this one is unique, I will say.
That's why I bought it.
This is Bert and Ernie from Sesame Street, jacked up on roids,
Like swole Bert and Ernie.
like with a
Just
with
look
a
it up.
chain
Just have to look it
around
up.
his neck with a B on it and an E.
I feel like this is something Bert and Ernie would do. Like they're definitely bouncers in a parallel universe. Yes.
All right. We're going
Sure,
on to the
given an
next step.
infinite number of parallel universes,
So
they are definitely bouncers in one of them.
I don't see what the problem here is.
I think this fits in perfectly to our next step, which is coming up with a story for this beer that fits into D&D. And I think we need to have Bert and Ernie doing something.
Bert and Ernie are bouncers.
Yes.
At the club.
And they are bound and determined to get this beer that they brewed up on sale at the bar that they work at.
Ooh, yes. I like
The
that.
bird's nest.
Yeah, there you go.
Is Big Bird the proprietor?
Oscar's
of the-
can.
Oscar's can.
Oh.
Yes. Oh man.
Maybe it's just
Yeah.
Oscars, but they call it the can.
The can.
Yeah.
Oh, I do like
Yeah,
that.
Oscars
Yeah.
would be better bar name.
Yeah.
That is a good bar name. I'd go there
Well,
for happy hour.
the can could be like the VIP room
There you go.
Oh,
I've heard the beer
wait.
is great, but the food's trash.
at Oscars.
I feel like there's a room that's already designated the can in most establishments. But we don't care about that.
This is Oscars. Are
So
you
the
familiar with the work of Oscar the Grouch?
Yes.
The man who lives in a garbage can?
Fair. So the VIP room is the can.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You
Should be the
sold me.
worst room in the place.
Where the
sold
porcelain
me.
throne is. The
Oh,
can.
fair. You sold me.
And Bert and Ernie have to keep people out of there, I guess.
And when you have to close out your tab, you have to go visit the count.
Yeah, your sister changed when he counts change back. He's like, I won, I two, not three.
Oh man.
Somewhere in the distance, there's a dragon, I guess. really know where this place exists within the Dungeons and Dragons universe, but
It's a pocket dimension.
It's definitely in
Okay.
Baldur's Gate.
I'm trying to figure out what role Snuffy has in all this, but I don't know. I don't know if he's got a role.
Snuffleupagus?
Secret sauce.
We already have bouncers.
Secret sauce.
I was thinking if they made wine, he could crush the grapes, but I don't know.
So what's the name of this beer?
Ooh.
So Bert and Ernie are bouncers at Oscars.
Mm-hmm.
The VIP room is the can.
well, they're bouncers, but they're also like budding
Roy juice.
drink entrepreneurs,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. Otherwise, they wouldn't have made
So
their
they
own
think
beer,
that by working there,
right? Yep.
they can eventually get their homebrew concoction
Ooh, there it is.
To get it on tap.
onto the tap.
Yeah.
There's secret sauce.
Yeah.
Bert and Ernie's secret sauce.
Mm.
Bonus crack.
Bonus crack. Yes, indeed. Bert's beautiful.
There's
and
a whole
like-
quest here. Like you have to
I think
convince. This is a side quest, definitely, but you have to convince the barkeep
I'm so glad we're recording this.
Oscar to let them.
We're
put it
recording
on.
this.
Yes.
You got the quest is you have to let
Oh,
you have to
boy.
convince Oscar to put this beer on tap,
Ooh.
or you have to smuggle the ingredients from another street.
What's the other street?
Blues Clues.
Drury Lane. Drury Lane.
This is a TTP RPG where all the children's shows are in the same world.
Oh, this could be fun.
The theater next door is like the Muppets Theater. Yes, I love all of this. All right, I think that's pretty good. Did we actually name the beer?
Yeah, that's
That's where we were going.
that's enough, helpful information for someone planning out a D&D campaign.
I feel like that's
It's
a good
definitely a
one.
one shot. Like
Oh yeah, that'd be fun. I would enjoy that.
Yeah.
Don't give Matt ideas
I was just
after the
thinking,
Care Bears.
we should give that to him for that reason. And you know he's going to listen to this episode.
Yeah, he probably will.
Okay. Anything to add to Oscars? Bert
and you
Ernie's
have to
full
play
beer?
it all bards.
Oops, all bards.
It fits.
It is.
It works.
Yeah, everybody sings, so it's fair.
You're the band that's coming in.
It's got to be.
Bert and Ernie are picking up your cover charge. What?
It's a street dance on Sesame Street,
Ooh.
and you have to perform.
How many other tropes have we missed from Sesame Street? What else is left?
Where's Elmo fit in all of this?
He's not old enough.
He's not. Didn't he age up? Isn't he like 5 or something now?
I mean, yeah.
30 years later, he's 5.
Yeah, because he aged up. Because
Right.
they added the one with the ponytails sticking out of their head.
Oh, yeah.
Abra?
Abby?
Yeah.
Abby
Kid
Gadabby.
Abby.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
Googling
Marin's favorite.
in what year
The fairy.
was
Yes.
She has a little brother too.
Elmo.
He's even younger, Rudy.
Is there some place where I can find like original episodes of Sesame Street? Are they housed on some?
Yeah.
streaming service?
YouTube, maybe.
I think it's HBO Max actually.
Oh, that's right. They did add it
Yes.
to there. Because like there's a PBS app, but it only has
Right.
like the latest like 5.
Yeah.
Right.
HBO Max is like 30 some seasons, I think, or
Nice.
50 some seasons right now. But yeah, big
Not
for HBO
sponsored.
Max. Yeah. No.
But if
you're
want-
thinking about it,
Yeah.
give me a call. That'd be great.
Dun, 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 dun.
So this is the kind of stuff that Google's useful for. I googled, in what year was Elmo technically able to drink because of his years on Sesame Street?
Oh.
He technically turned 21 in the year 2001, in case you were curious. But canonically,
I was
he's
not.
perpetually 3.5 years old.
3.5. Oh, so he did not age up.
So
He's only 3.5.
So it says canonical age. Despite the tenure on the show, Elmo
Advanced.
is
He's
canonically
advanced
forever
3.5
3.5 years old.
Hmm.
I think my wife
Oh.
says that about me sometimes.
He's
Fair.
also a different species, right?
Yeah, monster.
So yeah. So his species maybe
Yeah, they all are.
develops
Did
more.
you ever
quick-
read Grover's book, Monster at the end of the book?
Yes, there's a monster at the end of the book.
It's a great book.
They're all monsters.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
think I
not
read
Big
that
Bird.
But not Big Bird, yeah.
No.
Well,
not-
yeah, no, they're not.
Grover is, Elmo is, Abby's a fairy.
And the humans are humans, but
What happened? This was a beer episode. What happened?
It was
Oh my
sidetracked.
gosh. Whoa.
20 minutes later, what just happened? All right, back to the
Oh,
episode.
yeah.
How many D&D podcasts get onto Sesame Street? That's
We're recording this?
Yeah, this is great. This is
Wow.
gold. Okay, before we take any more avenues and side roads here, let's go on to our challenge rating for this beer on a scale of 1 to 20.
AKA the number of the day.
what? Brought to you by the little aliens.
I did not expect this to go here, but that's okay.
Back on the street.
Scale is on 1 to 20, 1 being like cream ales, domestics, the like, 20 being, well, usually like double IPAs. We've had a triple IPA, speaking of styles that don't exist, but there is a triple IPA out there. What are we thinking, fellas? Brett said at the top of the episode that as we talked about this beer, it was going down every second that we spoke more about it. Brett, why don't you kick us off?
I don't want to.
I don't know if I've ever called on you first.
Oh,
not
wow.
really.
No, I don't think so.
Whew, this might be a first. This is why you listen to the season wrap episodes right here.
I'm gonna go Elmo.
Uh-huh.
3.5.
Oh, geez.
3.5.
Okay.
This is like a next door neighbor to a cream ale to me. Like this is IBBD territory.
Really?
For an IPA, absolutely. If you want to get into an IPA, start with this one.
The cream ale and a LaCroix had a baby.
Yeah.
That sounds awful.
It does sound very awful.
That's great.
Like
That is not how I would describe this beer.
I mean, it is definitely, it still has a little bit more of the flavor punch that an IPA has, but it is not that triple IPA or some of the harder double IPAs that we've had.
Yeah.
It's there a little bit, and 3.5 is probably a little low, but I'm gonna stick with it.
Yeah. I'm going to say 7. It's the finish that I think that people wouldn't
Sure. Yep.
like. And
That's fair.
like the finish doesn't necessarily make a person want to have another drink. If that, I don't know.
Yep.
Is
Nope.
it?
You know, I'm getting
Yep.
flashbacks on this one to when you made us eat a hop.
Oh my God.
I didn't make you.
No.
I
You
just-
encouraged it.
I
and
just
so
told you it was a tradition.
when are Ross and I ever gonna not do that?
The first time you brew, yes. Oh
And
my
it is
God.
a tradition.
For you.
Yeah.
That's which is fair, but you made
Thank
this-
you.
I swear to God, and maybe this is just my recollection of this. I
Here,
swear
eat
you
this.
were like this is like an old tradition, like brewmaker's tradition. Like the first batch you brew, you have to try a hop. Worst thing I've ever had in my life.
He's like, these idiots
I mean,
aren't
it's-
gonna do this.
I think it's a valuable tool, though.
But here's the great
Now
thing.
you have a much better sense of what a hop taste
I-
is.
I do, 100%. And what makes this even better was the first time I brewed with you, Brett was not there. So I witnessed him doing it and did not say a word.
It is a tradition.
Yeah.
It is, 2 times.
It's
That's what it is.
hazing. That's what it is.
No,
If you ever want to take all of the moisture out of your mouth,
That will do it.
eat a hop.
Yes,
I'm
100%.
I'm sure that I said you don't have to if you don't want to. It's a
I think you
tradition.
said that after I put it in my mouth.
You
Like,
may want to have a glass of water handy.
all right, you guys, what are you guys saying?
I echo David. I had it at a 7. I think that's
Okay.
about
So far, one of these things is not like the
where
other.
it is.
Where are you going, Ross? 14.
No, definitely not a 14. I'm gonna give it a 5. I agree with everything you guys are saying. I think you're right on the finish, 100%. It's like the fruity flavor, the lack of bitterness in this beer. Like somebody would take a drink and be like, "Oh, this is really good," and then it's like that hit at the end would make them go, "Ooh, I don't know if I want another one of these." But you get somebody that's in the right mood, that's been trying a few things. They may go for it.
I think
So.
this would be great with like a barbecued pulled pork sandwich.
Ooh,
yeah,
yes,
it would.
That would
Would be great with that.
Oh yeah.
So shout out to our IBBDs, our idiot baby beer.
This one's
Hillary,
for
this
you.
one's for you. Try this one.
Isn't that a slogan for an actual beer? This one's for you.
We can't say that. No.
We'll have to pay royalties if we say which beer. Okay, so let's go around. We'll go in the same order, yay or nay. If this beer was put in front of you, would you have another, Brett?
You know, I would have to know it was this one and not just some random IPA. But if it was this one, like, yeah,
Sure.
I'd do it.
Damon?
Why wouldn't you know what it is?
If someone said a mystery
Well,
glass,
like, here it is. Here's an IPA. Drink this. And I'm like,
You want some?
here, it's a tradition.
Oh, okay. I'll be part of the club.
I get a sticker.
What's the question?
If this was put in front of you, would you have another?
If I knew what it was.
Yeah, as long as you know what it is.
if the can was set in
Yeah.
front of you,
Honestly, if you put the
With
can
a
in front
label
of me,
and a description and a.
it would honestly make me less likely to drink this beer.
the can.
Yeah, I don't care for that.
You don't like the roids?
I don't believe you.
No,
Poor Bert.
like it's fine. They can do whatever they want, I guess, and it's legally distinct, so they're probably not going to get sued. But I'm not
They
a
don't
big.
have funding to sue anybody.
I'm not a big fan of the like.
Oh, I can
Too
Brett,
soon?
Brett, how dare you? Dang.
In general, I'm not a big fan of the like adultified version of beloved children's thing.
Sure,
That's fair.
Just like
yeah,
in
that's
general, like so if you put the can in front of me, I would actually be less likely to drink it.
fair. Sure.
But yeah, I'd have another one.
Okay.
As long as I knew what it was and there wasn't a can present.
Phil, if I set one of these in front of you and you, as long as you knew what it was,
let's back that up a minute. This is Phil. So if you set a beer in front of Phil, would he drink it?
accurate.
Yes, of course.
I'm a yes too.
Bigger question: would you have a second?
Yes.
Okay.
There's another one sitting right there that I might.
Yeah,
have
I
right
kind
now.
of want a little bit more too. I do really like this beer. I think this would be a good crusher on a hot summer day.
When it's
Like
cold.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
The warmer it gets,
Oh yeah.
the biter.
Yeah,
gets,
you got to be
The finish isn't as.
You got to
good.
be Ross with a 6-pack of shandies on a
Oh,
back
nice.
porch. And never mind, that's an inside joke. Okay.
In 30 minutes.
In 30 minutes, yeah, I was fine. It's all right. That's going to do it for this beer. If you want to know more about Junkyard Brewing Company, you can head over to their website at junkyardbeer.com. Again, this was Bert the Hurt by Junkyard Brewing Company in Moorhead, Minnesota. I kind of want to know if we can get this like locally, because you got this up in
North Dakota.
North Dakota. You're the one. I just like reverted into my like North Dakota.
Dakota.
Why did I do
Hey.
that? I'm not from up there. I'm not even.
This is the first time I've ever been there.
Okay, so this is also doubling as our season wrap episode. So everybody's getting a little bit of everything in this one, which is so before we scrape the bottom of the barrel, I just wanted to talk a little bit about this season and kind of the things that we've done. And it's really been a weird season, like each of the other seasons we've done. I feel like we came into this with like big ideas, and then life happened, and then we've kind of had to do some adjusting and stuff like that. But I think overall it was really good. We talked a lot in the fall about we did like world building. We talked about you okay over there?
Yes.
We talked about bastions. We did several beers. Brett and I did a Halloween special where we talked, or no, we didn't really talk much D&D in that actually.
We struggled
Wait,
through
you
Call of
guys
Duty Zombies.
talked?
Well, hey, it has a lot of views. Okay, people like watching us play Call of Duty.
It's
You
like,
liked
how
watching
do
you
we
get
play this
owned.
again?
Actually, my favorite episode of the fall was our Christmas special. I think, honest to God, that was one of our best episodes we've ever done. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed Damon leading the Christmas songs that we
Ooh,
put on
that
the
was
alignment chart.
fun.
Like,
Now I remember that episode.
it was just a really well-rounded episode. It was great. Like, I am surprised when I like go look at analytics and people are still listening to that episode. Like, it still pops up, people going back and listening to it.
Maybe these people are people who are actually stuck in the beloved Christmas movie, It's Christmas Every Day.
Which is like Groundhog Day for Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay. Boy, the plot ripoff.
Hey, wasn't there like a version of that Disney did with the 3 little kid ducks too? Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Did we not talk about this
Christmas every
during the
day?
Christmas episode? I feel
Maybe.
like we talked about this during the Christmas
We
episode.
probably did.
That is an episode.
Yeah, it's in the middle of one of the Christmas story Mickey Mouse
And
things.
they're little shits.
Yeah, they are. They're mean to Donald.
And then this spring, Phil and I took a deep dive into Candela Obscura, where we did a whole bunch of videos and podcasts where we talked about basically dove into the ins and outs of playing Candela, which I think was really cool and something that we're planning on doing in the future with other systems. So, did you have any thoughts on Candela? Like,
No, I think that whole session or that kind of segment, I guess, was a lot of fun to kind of dig into that, talk about, something still in the TTRPG realm that isn't just D&D.
D&D,
Because, it can hit on some other crowds and things too. And excited to look at what we're doing next season. Did we decide on that?
well, we haven't really locked down all the things.
Okay.
So we don't have like particular like topics for podcasts yet. So we're going to keep doing the opening crack. And that's probably not going to change very much.
The way that translates is we don't have any ideas.
No, we have a lot of ideas.
We have a lot
That's
of ideas.
the problem.
Exactly. That's the problem.
We don't have, topics for podcasts per se. We have the concepts of a plan is what we have.
Yeah, so we don't have a lot of the podcast planned out yet, that part planned out, but we are going to do like every other week like YouTube episodes where we're going to have like a question, like a TTRPG question that Brett and Phil and I answer. And so like that's the whole episode. It's like 5 to 10 minutes. Here's the question for that episode, and we're gonna dive into that. So that's half the episodes. Well, it's half the episodes there. A third of them or a quarter of them are gonna be opening cracks. So it only leaves a quarter of podcast episodes left. There's not really going to be a ton of them in there. So,
Yeah, we'll see.
So if you have ideas that you think we should cover, let us know.
yeah, please do. Bards and Barrels at gmail.com. You can also message us on any of our 9,000 social media channels.
Mailbags.
Well, see, I think the mailbags are like those weekly episodes now, though, because we're taking mailbag questions and breaking them up into their own little episodes.
So if you have questions for us for those episodes,
Yes,
send
please.
them our way, because I think it would be fun to make Ross answer one of those questions on the fly.
I think I just got to the point where I was tired of YouTube bitching about how I had too much power, and so I just like, nope, we're just gonna do them all out in the open. Then one per episode. You got plenty of time to think about it.
Nah, it's more fun when we don't know about it.
We might throw a couple of mailbags in there like that too. I still think it'd be fun to have a guest on for a mailbag.
Yeah.
Because it is pretty fun to do rapid fire questions like that, which it has not been that bad. So,
Oh, we just like to give you shit.
Says
I
the
know.
one with the
I know.
computer.
well, you snooze, you lose, brother. I don't know. Any other thoughts? I don't want to overpromise anything that we're gonna do. I think the hope is we just have like a full season for the first time in a couple of years.
Moral of the story: we're not going anywhere. We're still doing
No.
this. We'll be back.
Season 5. Can you? Okay, that's one last thing before we move on to the scraping the bottom biller. Did you think we were gonna make it to season 5? We're gonna hit 100 episodes this fall.
Are we going to?
Yeah, we should.
Oh, that's sweet.
Woo. I didn't even consider a season 2. When we started, I was like,
Seemed
oh,
like a
we'll do
fun
this
thing
for a
to
couple
do, I
weeks.
imagine, right? Yeah.
We've been doing this for 3 years.
Season
Yeah.
2. We had planned though. We knew what our episodes were going to be.
We did. That's
It's
true.
so many
Yeah.
topics. All right, we got to do this one and this one and this one and this one.
I just remember how many.
Still have it, or that
We
count.
recorded
So many class reviews.
we recorded 3 pilots before we finally decided, yeah, this is good enough to do. At that point, I was like, if this is every episode, we are so screwed because we're never going to get anything off the ground here. So, anyway, I'm looking forward to season 5. I appreciate you guys. It's been a blast, and I'm excited to keep doing it. So,
Absolutely.
all right,
You scraping it?
scrape the bottom of the barrel. What we got, Brett? Speaking of power,
This is the one time Ross does not have the ability to pick.
so he says.
All right, pulling from the bottom of the barrel, and it is, what are you reading? Dibs on going first.
Oh, shut
man.
up! No.
And audiobooks count for this because, of course, currently listening to Dungeon Crawler Carl. Yeah!
What book are you on?
I'm still finishing up book 2.
Okay.
So I've got a long ways to go.
How many books are there?
Currently
Right now there's
7.
7.
Until next month.
Oh yeah.
Who
what's
writes
today?
these?
April 25th.
Matt Dinneman?
Matt Dinneman.
I just sent you guys a thing on Instagram, by the way. But he announced that he's doing like 10 books.
Mm-hmm.
With the 9th and 10th book are like half books.
Yeah.
Like
So
something
9
in the
books,
middle.
but it's too big to include in one book.
Yeah.
So 9 and 10.
So
It's like when they take a movie and split it in half.
Yeah.
That's a lie.
And
He's
we'll
doing it
see-
just to
Doing
create a
the
cliffhanger.
Twilight movement here.
and
Yeah.
we will see every layer of the dungeon.
Supposedly.
It says.
Allegedly.
But he said that phrase was very carefully worded.
Yeah, allegedly.
I just finished The Butcher's Masquerade, so don't be giving me this allegedly level crap because
Masquerade.
Well, I'll go next. So I'm currently listening, or I'm reading This Inevitable Ruin, which is book 7, and I have just started it. I got stuck with a bunch of home stuff, and I have not been reading it recently. But that is the one that I've just started. Supposedly, some stuff happens
Mhm.
that tells you where things are at, but
Ooh.
we'll see. I'm not through it yet.
Okay. Well, let's continue the theme here. I'm on book 5, which is Eye of the Bedlam Bride, and I just started that right before you guys came over. So I'm not. Oh, I'm through the prologue. I'm not through chapter 1 yet.
That one has some really fun mechanics in it.
You told me on an episode where we discussed Dungeon Crawler Carl that I was going to cry at the end of the Butcher's Masquerade. And while I can confirm that I did not cry, I had some pretty heavy feels at the end of that book.
Thank you.
Like it was intense.
Mhm.
Like I did not expect to. This is like these two guys have no idea what
No
we're talking
idea.
about. Everybody out there that's read the book knows exactly what I'm talking about. Everybody else is just like wandering in the woods right now. We'll probably come back to Dungeon Crawler
Yeah.
Carl. Damon, what are you reading right now?
Okay, side conversation.
Yes, because we haven't had any of those this episode.
I don't think that I've ever cried from reading a book.
Really?
I don't think so. And I was talking, my wife and I and somebody else were talking a couple of weeks ago, and they were talking about that there's a book that they have both read or were reading, and that it creeped them out, and like they were
Really?
like literally sort of like scared
Really?
as a result of reading it. And I said, like, I don't think I've ever been scared
Sure.
from reading a book. Like, I don't think that I'm as good at reading things as other people, but
So I might be in the same boat as that. Like I don't know. Is it just?
like it's a book.
Yeah, it's just like something like you can tell it's a story because I'm holding this thing.
Yeah.
So it's like I can disassociate from it a little bit. I find it a little different than listening to an audiobook though. Like listening to an audiobook, I feel like I'm able to dive a little deeper maybe because I'm not focusing on like the reading part. I don't know.
I feel as though I've definitely found passages moving,
Sure. Yeah.
or important or particularly poignant or meaningful
Mm-hmm.
in some way, shape, or form. I don't think it's ever
But scared,
moved
I don't
me
know
to,
that.
like some sort of physical, maybe a chuckle every once in a while.
Like I get tense in books. Like I can feel like
Yes.
my body being tense,
Yep.
but not.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know that scared I've ever felt though.
Yeah.
I also don't feel like I read the right genre of books to be scared. Maybe if I read
Agreed.
horror books, it may be a little different. But
Oh, this was not a horror book.
was it
but
like a mystery, murder, or
I
something?
don't really know.
I don't think I've ever read anything that would bring me to that emotion because I just don't enjoy that feeling in general. So I don't think I
Oh,
would read
sure.
anything that would cause that. I definitely remember the first passage of a book that I ever cried at, embarrassingly.
Yeah.
New Moon, the second Twilight book.
That's what-
What?
Yeah.
You what now?
You start flipping through it and it just goes like month by month where like nothing is happening in Bella's life because she's depressed. And like as I was just flipping through like
okay.
that, like knowing what was happening, that was the
That's
first time I recall like actually
not
coming
Harry
to tears
Potter.
at a book.
So like it just
Which is
says
weird.
January.
It
Everywhere.
just like flips through months where like
Huh.
her
That's
life
an
just
interest-
passed.
That's a really interesting concept.
And that was
Yeah.
like
Huh.
that for me, that's the first I can remember.
So
See, and, like I would see that and think, oh, like that's a really cool way of like expressing that.
It got me. So yeah, I remember that vividly.
interesting.
At any rate,
Kind of embarrassing.
I've been reading.
What have you been reading?
Yeah.
It's either Beyond Midnight or After Midnight. or Before Midnight.
Something about midnight.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's by Paul Dorian.
Paul Dorian.
It's kind of it's I don't even know. It's not like a murder mystery. It's kind of like contemporary noir almost. The main character is a game warden in Maine, and like he has a friend who's been in prison and is being released from prison under some sort of mysterious circumstances, and he's trying to also track down someone who shot and nearly killed a wolf as well. I don't know.
Unrelated? As of this point in
As
time?
of now, yes. But, I don't know why we're doing both of these things.
Right.
So
Sounds like it could have been 2 books. But it's one, so maybe.
maybe it was, and the publisher was like, no.
Coming back to Harry Potter, so I had some feels, and not like during the story so much, like even when, spoiler alert, like even when people died in like book 7, like I don't never had like this wave of like, oh my god, so and so died, or like when Dumbledore died in book 5, whatever book.
What
that
about
was.
when Hedwig died?
Yeah, but like, yes, I had
monster.
feels, but did
Dobby?
Yeah.
I think I had more feels finishing book 7 because it felt like the closing of a chapter. Like it had been such, like going to like the midnight release of the books and getting the books, and like such a large part of like that early.
And you had to
teen
wait
years.
for like multiple years in between
Yeah.
books. And...
It's like what we're doing right now for Dungeon Crawler Carl.
It's true.
So, anyway, that was my feeling on Harry Potter. You brought that up, and I was like, well, I don't think I have like emotions like during the book per se, but like definitely like ending that last book, like
Sure.
that had some feels about that.
Yeah, I think I just always, even when I'm reading for fun,
Mhm.
there's a part of me that just always thinks of reading as work.
Sure. Yeah.
And so I don't get as emotionally into it,
Sure.
I think, as other folks.
Yep. That makes sense. Because we're on this topic, what's like, you can have multiple favorites, but like, what's one of your favorite books you've ever read?
For the longest time, my favorite book has always been The Hobbit. I just
Really?
really love the adventure of The Hobbit.
I like those books, but I struggle with Tolkien's like attention to detail sometimes. Like I get caught up, like I need pace. And it's like there are times in those books where it's like I don't need 12 pages on what's at the Hobbit's dinner table or whatever you're talking about. I just want to get on to the next thing.
I feel like it's one of the first books when I was like getting to an age where I really loved reading that I remember like really enjoying. So for the longest time, it's been my favorite book.
Sure.
Have I read it in a decade? Probably not.
Sure.
Yeah, honestly. So it's not something I ever go back and reread, but it's just something that sticks out in my mind.
Sure. Yep. Brett?
Ender's Game.
Great.
The
book.
whole series.
Yep. Those are great books.
Like the inner I love a good book with a lot of inner monologue in their head of like their thought process and battle strategy, specifically for that book.
Sure. Yep. Damon?
I'll give you 3.
Oh,
Okay.
Slaughterhouse 5,
Mm-hmm.
Catch 22.
okay.
It just kind of works with my sense of humor. And Animal Farm.
Ooh.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
But I also I don't think I've ever reread any of those.
Yeah, sure. Animal Farm is one of my favorite books. I think there was just something about like in high school, like I was a history nerd, so it's like I made those connections pretty quick. Like I remember that being like a class, like during one of the English classes, like, okay, like we've read 3 chapters of this. Like, has anybody drawn conclusions? Like, what historical stuff? And it's like I knew that it was the Bolshevik Revolution and like who the characters were representing and stuff like that. And so I enjoyed that. I like a lot of like nonfiction books. Like one of my favorite books, Brett and I are big into space things. As you're wearing your NASA shirt over there.
Yep.
But probably in my top 5 books is Gene Kranz, who was the flight director at NASA during the Apollo missions. His biography, which is titled "Failure's Not an Option," is one of my favorite books of all time. I even wrote a letter to him, and he wrote back, and that's framed and hanging in my office at work.
That's awesome.
So, it's just like he like goes into depth, like especially like around like Apollo 1 when the astronauts died, and Apollo 13 where they were like on the brink of disaster, and like he tells you everything about those moments and all that. And then I think Dungeon Crawler Carl's probably rising up the ranks quickly as I go through it.
Yeah.
I'll give a final determination when we get to the end, but I kind of feel more drawn to it than I did Harry Potter, to be honest with you at this point.
Have you seen Dinneman's interview where he talks about that he's a horror writer?
No.
So just to expect that
Interesting.
to come out at the end,
Okay.
that's actually his style. So,
Interesting.
mm-hmm.
I will say you're at a different stage in life now than you were reading Harry Potter.
That's very
True.
true. Yeah.
I really enjoyed like did you guys ever read the Shadowhunter series, like City of Bones?
Oh,
series?
yeah.
Some of them. Yeah.
I really
those are
enjoyed
fun.
those too because it kind of introduces like that. I mean, it was before I was playing D&D, right?
Yeah.
But it was, I feel like, intro to some of that, like the Fey
Sure.
Realm and
Yeah.
demons, things like that. So it was interesting.
The Ready Player One, Ready Player Two, Ernest Klein.
Ernest goes to camp.
Ernest. No.
Ernest goes to
Different.
prison.
I remember watching those movies, but not Ernest Goes to Prison. Was that one?
I think so. Yeah.
Was it one? I mean,
Okay.
Ernest did everything.
There
What did he do at camp? Landed him in prison.
What happens at being camp stays at camp.
Yeah,
I
don't
think
know.
that's
Any
the
other
name,
thoughts?
isn't it?
What's that? Ernest?
Yeah.
I think it's Ernest Klein, yeah. And he also wrote a book called Armada, which is really good and very applicable now. Like the whole premise of the book is like the military takes kids essentially out of school and like puts them what they think they're playing a video game to fight aliens, and then almost like a little bit
kinda
like
like-
what happens in
It
Ender's
sounds
Game.
like Ender's Game.
Yeah. And then they find out that, they've been fighting monsters all along, and it's like how we're currently using drones and stuff to fight wars, and it's like all very parallel and familiar in a lot of ways. So
Ender's Game is a ripoff. Which one came first?
Ooh.
I'm sure Ender's Game did, I would guess, but I don't know.
I don't know.
When did
It's an older
Ender's
book,
Game
isn't
come
it?
out? Ender's Game?
Which one?
Ender's Game. I thought the book was older.
I don't
Before or after the Hatchet?
know.
I remember reading The Hatchet in school.
Same.
I remember being asked to read the Hatchet in school.
I actually reread that not too long ago.
Did
Did
you?
you?
Yeah.
Is it still as good? When you're not a
I mean,
kid?
it's a like a middle school book, but
Okay.
it's
Right.
still good.
Ender's Game came out January 15th, 1985.
I was thinking of the 80s, but I wasn't sure. Okay.
Okay, when
There's
did
all
the
the
Hatchet come out?
alternate endings of the Hatchet.
There are alternate.
There's
endings.
more books.
What?
They're like, what happened if?
Like a choose your own adventure hatchet?
Not choose your own adventure, but like
Parallel universe
if he
Hatchet.
if he didn't escape.
Is he a bouncer in any of these parallel universe books?
He is now
On
Infinite
Roy.
Universes, my friend.
The Ice Palace.
Did anybody have to read Beowulf in high school?
We did not.
Part of it, yeah.
We did. God, that's like old English style books. Like that's worse than Shakespeare. Like that was. My
Oh,
God.
yep.
It's not one we read.
PTSD is coming back from trying to read that.
It's like looking back, Macbeth, right up our alley.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go back and like, man, there's some themes there we could use in some D&D games potentially. Just the witches right up front in that book. But
Ender's Game came out in '85.
yep.
So,
But when did the Hatchet come out?
ooh,
That's
I'm thinking it's older.
that's the pivotal question of this episode.
While he's looking that up, what's not? Oh yes.
'86.
really?
Ooh, really?
Ooh.
Interesting.
Couldn't have been a ripoff. It would have already been like written, just not published yet.
What's a book that you read in high school that like sticks with you? We can't use Animal Farm because we've already said Animal Farm is one of our.
I didn't read Animal Farm in high school.
Oh, you didn't read it in high school? I read it
No.
in ninth grade.
That's what we did too.
So memorable book from high school that we were all forced to read something. Don't remember too long
I don't
ago.
have one.
Oh, you don't
I-
have one.
No,
Gotcha.
I did not like reading.
Oh, fair.
Uh,
To Kill a Mockingbird.
Oh, great. And the play, so
Mm.
good. Such a good.
Mm-hmm.
I can't can't think of any that.
Death of a
Stand out.
Salesman.
I could tell you a short story.
Okay.
Last piece of steak, I think it's called. It's by Jack London.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And it's like a short story was about all the attention that I had for reading in high school, and it's about a boxer, is an older boxer, and he's preparing for his last fight, and he's a massive underdog essentially, from what I recall, and he's eating like his pre-match meal, which is steak. And he eats the steak, and he gets to the end of it, and he just feels as though he needs, like he came up one piece short. Like he wanted one. He just feels as though he wants one more bite of steak to like be like fully satisfied. And then he gets into the match, and he's actually like doing well and coming out on top. And he goes to sort of give his knockout blow, and it almost knocks the guy out, but it doesn't quite, because he didn't get that last piece of steak. Like he just didn't quite have
Interesting.
what he needed.
Huh.
Spoiler, I ruined.
Like, what is that story trying to teach, though?
I don't know. I just remember thinking it was
satisfied.
Buy 2 steaks.
always like
You can always take some home, but you need that last bite.
Yeah, I just remember thinking like, oh, like that was a cool.
It clearly stuck with you. Like,
Yeah.
if you remember it.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
thing
Eat your
to do,
veggies.
and it was vivid, and in some way, but
Sure.
Nice.
You have one, Brett?
I don't. I was trying to think. I mean, like Harry Potter, but that's not one that we read for school.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't know. I'll have to think about that one.
We read Night, which is a book about the Holocaust. It's a very vivid detail about the Holocaust. Again, going back to history, like I really enjoyed those books because like it's context and perspective and stuff like that. But that book in particular, I think we read that right, and then we watched Schindler's List. There's no Night movie, but it was like part of a bigger thing we were doing, like learning history and stuff like that. That one does stick with me. Like there's I won't go into that here because they're not great, but like I still remember like passages that we would talk about in that book of like some of the atrocities and things like that they would do to the Jewish people and stuff like that. So
I remember in high school, I don't remember what school it was or what script they were doing, but I remember in one act, one of the years when we were at state, we always did comedies. That was just what my school did. But some of the schools would pick to do a drama, and one that stuck out in particular was about like Auschwitz concentration camp and just like the things that they did and that they portrayed in that were so moving, like even as a high schooler. And I feel like emotionally I was not like at the maturity where I am. Well,
Right.
I mean, I'm still not there completely, right? But hey,
no, I'm sorry, it's fine.
way better than I was in high school. But even at that time, I felt like how moving that was and how well they like captured that, and that I don't know if it was based off of that book or something like that, but that I can still remember a lot of what they did for that because it was that moving. So, what about Poe?
I was just thinking Poe.
Did you guys do any Poe in high school?
We
Quote
did
the
not.
Raven, Nevermore.
Nevermore
Yeah.
or
That's the
Telltale
one that was
Heart?
coming to my head.
Those are my two favorites, Nevermore and Telltale Heart, which I know are popular ones, but those are my
Yeah.
favorites.
Sure, yeah.
yeah, I remember like Telltale Heart. I remember thinking, oh, like that's like the concept of it was cool.
It is.
But, yeah.
I'm building a Candela adventure around it. Assignment. around it.
Nice.
Nice.
It's fitting.
I'm not surprised. Well done, sir.
Thanks.
Any other book thoughts before we get out of here?
We should just ban them. That's fine.
Just ban them.
It always turns
So
out
coming
well
back
in
to
history.
coming back to PBS. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, too soon. All right, well, let's get out of here. That's going to do it for this episode of Bards and Barrels. You can listen to past episodes of the show anywhere podcasts can be found. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, TikTok, YouTube, you name it. You can follow us at Bards and Barrels.
All the places.
Yeah, all the places. We'll see you in season 5, coming probably sooner than you think. We'll catch you later. Bards